As the UK's fastest growing city, we are proud of our economic success, but as a result, our roads must deal with more and more traffic. To keep the Greater Cambridge area moving, the Greater Cambridge Partnership is aiming to deliver a programme of transport investment which will encourage people to travel in more environmentally friendly ways. The M11 and A10 are key routes into our city. With expanding employment areas, more and more people are commuting into Cambridge each day. We expect to see a 51% rise in the number of jobs at the biomedical campus alone by 2031, meaning more journeys will be made along these busy routes in the future. At the moment, the large numbers of people commuting into Cambridge via the A10 and M11 cause delays and congestion on the outskirts of the city, with frustration for drivers and knock-on effects on other routes. It's great that so many people travelling into the city choose to use the Trumpington Park and Ride, but such high demand means that the site is often full by midday. By providing more park and ride spaces, we can help reduce congestion and ensure people have good access to new housing and employment sites in Greater Cambridge. We have two options for increasing the number of park and ride spaces in the area. The first option is to expand the existing park and ride site at Trumpington by building 2 extra stories. This would provide an additional 946 spaces, increasing the total number of spaces to 2,560 to provide enough space for planned growth up to 2031. The structure would be sensitively designed to reduce the impact it would have on neighbouring properties. If option 1 is chosen, we'd need to change the road network at Junction 11 to allow for the increasing number of vehicles using the park and ride site. This would include new access lanes and slip roads from both the A10 and M11. The second option is to build a new site northwest of Junction 11. This could provide 2,260 spaces. Trumpington Park and Ride would remain open, so this could provide enough space for planned growth and more, up to and beyond 2031. There are 3 possible ways in which private vehicles could access the new site. Option A would include a signalised junction on the A10 at the entrance to the park and ride site. There would also be a new lane onto the A10 for traffic approaching the site from the M11 northbound. Option B would provide a signalised junction on the A10 at the entrance to the park and ride site and a new dedicated northbound slip road from the M11 at Junction 11, passing under the A10 and directly into the site. Option C would provide dedicated slip roads to access and leave the park and ride site, and a junction at the entrance to the site on the A10. Options A, B and C could also include elements of option 1. But what about access for buses? We're looking at 2 possible ways for buses to get in and out of a new park and ride site. One option is for buses to use the existing farm bridge to the north of Junction 11. This could include a separate foot and cycleway alongside the bus route. Buses would then run alongside the M11 using a dedicated bus-only lane, which would continue to the existing Trumpington Park and Ride site. The alternative option is for buses to access the site over the M11 via a new public transport-only bridge. Buses would then run alongside the A1309 on a dedicated lane to the existing park and ride site. Increasing park and ride spaces will help to reduce the amount of traffic and ease congestion, but it's only part of the story. We also need to provide fast, frequent and reliable public transport so that people can continue their journey into Cambridge and beyond. That's why we're also looking at bus priority measures along the A1309 too. Cambridge is a vibrant place to study, to work and to visit. It's known throughout the world for its university, industry and architecture. We want to encourage more people to use public transport, or to walk or cycle, to get into our city and the wide range of opportunities it offers. By creating more park and ride spaces to the southwest of Cambridge, we hope to make it easier for people to get into and around our city.